Beloved soul, before your mind reacts to the intensity of these words, pause for a moment and take a slow breath, because what you are feeling right now is not meant to create fear or pressure, it is meant to bring your full attention into a moment of reflection. When you hear phrases like, heaven or hell, your thoughts may immediately move toward extremes, as if everything is divided into right or wrong, good or bad, but true guidance does not work through fear or judgment, it works through awareness, understanding, and conscious choice. This message is not here to rush you, it is here to help you notice something important about the direction you are already moving in. There are moments in life when you begin to realize that your path is not decided by a single big moment, but by the small choices you make every day. The way you think, the way you respond to situations, the way you treat yourself and others, all of these quietly shape the direction you are walking on. You may not always notice it, but each decision, even the smallest one, moves you slightly in one direction or another. And over time, those small movements create your path. You may begin to notice that there are certain patterns in your life that feel aligned, that bring you a sense of peace, clarity, and growth. At the same time, there may be patterns that feel heavy, confusing, or draining. This is not about labeling things as good or bad, it is about recognizing what supports your growth and what holds you back. When you become aware of this, you begin to understand that your path is something you can shape. The idea of, which path are you walking on, is not about fear of consequences, it is about awareness of direction. You are not being judged, you are being invited to reflect. You are being given the opportunity to notice where your current choices are leading you. And once you see that clearly, you have the ability to choose differently. You may also begin to feel that you are at a point where your awareness is stronger than before. You can see things more clearly. You can recognize what aligns with you and what does not. This clarity is powerful because it gives you control over your direction. You are no longer moving without awareness, you are beginning to move with intention. At the same time, there is no need to rush or feel pressured. Your path is not decided in a single moment. It is shaped over time through consistent awareness and small, meaningful choices. The more aware you become, the more naturally your direction begins to align with what feels right for you. As you sit with this message, allow yourself to feel calm instead of rushed. There is nothing you need to fear. There is nothing you need to force. What matters is that you recognize what you are already feeling. Pay attention to your thoughts. Notice what feels aligned. Trust that awareness. You are not stuck on one path. You are always choosing your direction, moment by moment. And as you continue to choose with awareness, you will begin to see that your path becomes clearer, your steps become more confident, and your journey becomes something that truly reflects who you are becoming. Beloved soul, as you continue to stay with this message, something deeper begins to settle within you, because what first sounded like a strong question is now becoming a quiet realization that your path is not something fixed, it is something you are shaping every single day. You are not being asked to choose between extremes in one moment, you are being invited to understand how your thoughts, your actions, and your decisions are quietly guiding your direction over time. This moment is not about fear, it is about awareness, and awareness is where real change begins. You may begin to notice that your life is made up of patterns, not just big decisions, but small, repeated choices that slowly build your direction. The way you react when something does not go as planned, the way you speak to yourself when you make a mistake, the way you choose where to put your time and energy, all of these are shaping your path. You may not have always noticed it before, but now your awareness is growing, and with that awareness comes clarity. There was a time when you may have moved through situations without thinking deeply about their impact. You may have followed habits, routines, or emotions without fully questioning whether they were helping you or holding you back. But now something within you has shifted. You are starting to observe more. You are starting to reflect more. You are beginning to ask yourself what truly aligns with who you are becoming. This shift is important because it means you are no longer moving unconsciously, you are beginning to move with intention. The idea of, which path are you walking on, becomes clearer when you understand that it is not about a single choice, it is about direction. You are always moving somewhere, even when you feel still. And the direction you are moving in is shaped by what you consistently choose. When you choose clarity, patience, and growth, your path naturally begins to reflect that. When you allow confusion, distraction, or negativity to guide you, your path begins to feel heavier. This is not judgment, it is awareness. You may also begin to feel that you have more control than you once thought. Not control over everything that happens, but control over how you respond. And your response is what shapes your direction. This understanding is powerful because it reminds you that your path is not decided for you, it is created by you, step by step, moment by moment. At the same time, there is no need to feel pressure or urgency. Your path is not decided in a single moment. It is shaped gradually through awareness and consistency. You are allowed to learn. You are allowed to adjust. You are allowed to grow. What matters is that you are becoming more aware of your direction. You may also notice that your focus is beginning to change. You are less interested in things that do not add value to your life. You are more drawn toward things that help you grow, that bring you clarity, that feel meaningful. This shift is not random. It is a sign that your awareness is guiding you toward a path that feels more aligned with who you are becoming. As you sit with this part of the message, notice how everything feels more steady and grounded. That steadiness is important. It means you are no longer reacting to strong words, you are understanding their meaning. You are not being asked to choose quickly, you are being guided to recognize your direction clearly. Stay present with yourself. Trust what you are beginning to understand. The message is not about fear or extremes, it is about awareness, choice, and growth. And as you continue to move forward with that awareness, you will begin to see that your path is not something uncertain or confusing, it. Beloved soul, as you move deeper into this message, you may begin to feel a quiet shift forming within you, because what once sounded like a simple question is now becoming a deeper understanding of your own journey. You are starting to realize that your path is not something distant or abstract, it is something you are living every single day through your thoughts, your choices, and your actions. There are times in life when everything you have been experiencing begins to connect, when your thoughts become clearer, when your direction starts to feel more natural instead of uncertain, and this is one of those moments where your awareness is aligning with your path. You may begin to notice that your perspective has changed in ways that you did not fully recognize before. Situations that once felt confusing now feel easier to understand. You are no longer reacting automatically. Instead, you are observing, reflecting, and choosing how you respond. This change is not sudden. It is the result of everything you have experienced, everything you have learned, and everything you have grown through. Your awareness has been building quietly, and now it is strong enough to guide you. The idea of, which path are you walking on, becomes even clearer here, because you start to understand that your path is not about a final destination, it is about direction. Every thought you entertain, every decision you make, every action you take is shaping that direction. You may begin to notice that when you choose clarity, patience, and understanding, your path feels lighter and more aligned. And when you move through confusion or distraction, your path feels heavier. This is not about judgment, it is about recognizing what leads you forward in a way that feels right. You may also begin to feel that you are becoming more intentional with your choices. You are no longer acting without awareness. You are thinking before you respond. You are considering what truly aligns with your growth. This shift is powerful because it gives you control over your direction. You are no longer being carried by habits or circumstances, you are beginning to guide yourself. At the same time, there is a growing sense of calm within you. You are not feeling rushed to figure everything out at once. You are beginning to understand that your path is something that unfolds step by step. You do not need to see the entire journey to take the next step. You only need to move forward with awareness and trust. You may also begin to notice that your priorities are changing. Things that once felt important may no longer hold the same meaning. Things that support your growth may begin to feel more valuable. This shift is natural. It is a sign that you are becoming more aligned with who you are becoming. And as your priorities change, your path naturally begins to change with them. As this part settles within you, recognize that you are not stuck or limited. You are constantly shaping your direction. The message you are receiving is not asking you to choose in fear, it is inviting you to choose with awareness. And that awareness gives you the freedom to move in a direction that feels true to you. As you continue to stay present with this understanding, you will begin to see that your path is not something uncertain or confusing anymore. It is something you can feel, something you can guide, and something that becomes clearer with every step you take with awareness, intention, and trust. Beloved soul, as this message reaches its final depth, everything that once felt like a question now becomes calm, steady, and deeply clear, because what you are truly experiencing is not confusion, it is awareness completing itself within you. You are no longer trying to figure out which path exists outside of you, you are beginning to understand that your path is something you are creating through your own awareness, your own choices, and your own direction. The question is no longer overwhelming, it has become simple, you are shaping your path with every step you take. There is a quiet sense of completion here, not of your journey, but of a phase where you may have felt uncertain about your direction. You have moved through moments where you questioned yourself, where you were unsure if you were making the right decisions, where you felt like you were simply moving without clarity. But now, something within you has changed. You are becoming more aware. You are beginning to understand that your path is not something you accidentally fall into, it is something you consciously create. You may now feel a calm certainty within yourself. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is steady and real. It is the feeling that you already know what aligns with you. You already understand what feels right and what does not. You already recognize the difference between what supports your growth and what takes you away from it. This clarity did not come suddenly, it was built over time through everything you have experienced, and that is why it feels stable now. The meaning of everything you have read becomes simple. It is not about choosing between extremes, it is about choosing with awareness. You are no longer in a place where you need to fear making the wrong decision. You are in a place where you can trust yourself to adjust, to learn, and to continue moving forward. This shift changes everything, because you are no longer reacting to uncertainty, you are responding with clarity. You may also notice that your fear of being on the wrong path is beginning to fade. This is because you now understand that your path is flexible. You can change direction. You can make new choices. You are not stuck. This understanding gives you freedom. It removes pressure and replaces it with confidence. As you move forward from this point, remember that you do not need to rush or force anything. Your path is shaped through consistency, not urgency. Stay present with yourself. Continue to notice what feels aligned. Continue to make choices that reflect your awareness. Each step you take with clarity will strengthen your direction. As this message closes, let it leave you with a sense of calm strength. You are not lost, and you are not without direction. You are already on a path that is being shaped by your awareness every moment. And as you continue to trust that awareness within you, you will begin to see that your path becomes clearer, your steps become more confident, and your journey becomes something that truly reflects who you are becoming. Backhand index pointing right comment, I choose my path with clarity, if this resonates. Thumbs up, like and subscribe for more messages like this.